Hi, I'm Keith Burley, creator of the Reef Aquarium DVD and the Reef Aquarium TV, here to talk to you today about the Maxspect Gyre flow pump. The Maxspect Gyre is one of the most revolutionary pumps to hit the market that I can recall. Instead of just giving a narrow beam of water like most, the Maxspect Gyre creates a wide current using cross-flow technology, producing massive water movement. Not only is the Maxspect Gyre energy efficient, it also moves water in a more natural way that is much closer to how the ocean moves than other standard flow pumps. The pump comes in three sizes, the 130, 150, and 170. As of the time of this video, Maxspect has released the 130 and 150 models. The bigger the number, the bigger the power head. This is the 130. One of the nice features is you can guide the flow by rotating the flow cages in either direction. Installing this new flow pump is very easy. There are three components: the pump, the controller, and the power supply. Always make sure you use a drip loop on the power cord with this product, as with most all aquarium products. Another good feature to note is that this pump has these nice padded suspension mounts to make it even quieter during operation. The pump has a magnet on the back, so installing the pump is as easy as this. The controller is also very easy to use. After you hook up your cables, to turn on the pump, just press the switch mode button on the top for 4 seconds. This is the top button with the two circular arrows. The button below the switch mode button is the setup button with the wrench. Below the mode button is the dial that lets you change speed and duration. The green light in the middle of the dial comes on when the pump is in setup mode. When the blue light is on, it means that the system is working normally. There are 4 modes: constant, pulse, feed, and alternating gyre. The constant mode is the mode you should start with to see how your tank reacts to the flow. The constant mode are these 3 arrowheads to the right. Hit the switch mode button, then dial in the blue arrow until it is lined up with the 3 arrows, and there you have the constant mode. Hit the select mode and you can adjust the speed with the dial. Each blue dot represents a 10% increase or decrease in speed. Pulse lets you pulse the pump on and off to let you create a surging effect in your aquarium. The pulses go from 0.4 to up to 30 seconds. The pulse mode is on the bottom right of the controller with the dot between the 2 right arrowheads. Press the setup button once to get the pulse speed. Now you will see the status indicator turn green. This allows you to vary the flow or even make a wave pattern. Be careful of this one, as if your tank is full, you might wind up sloshing some water out of your tank. So start with a low percentage on this mode, and then you could ramp it up more as you deem appropriate. The feed mode is next to the alternating gyre mode. When selected, the status indicator light will flash blue for 10 minutes, then go back to the previous program. Now, the alternating gyre mode is another way that this pump is very different from every other flow pump. It is also the most complex mode and takes some work and understanding to use it properly. In the alternating gyre mode, the flow goes forward and then reverse. The button is on the lower left and is 2 opposite arrowheads with a dot in the middle. Here the cycles are between 2 minutes and 12 hours. In alternating gyre mode, the pump will start forward for the duration that you assign and then go in reverse for the same amount of time as you program for the forward motion. Here's the catch with this mode. You have to change one of the rotors that it came with to one of the other rotors in the box. Your Maxspect Gyre comes with 2 rotors on the pumps and 2 rotors in the box. On the left is rotor A and on the right is rotor B. This works for both sides going forward. However, if you want to select alternating gyre mode, then you need to change one side and have either 2A or 2B rotors. If you don't physically change the rotor, hitting this mode will not really work as designed, as the rotors will spin yet cause no flow for half the duration of the cycle. When you use alternating gyre, you have one side that works going forward, then the other side that works going in reverse. In this mode, you are only using half of the power head at one time, but it can create a very interesting water flow. You could see that the flow is different for them as forward goes across and reverse goes down. The alternating gyre mode might be good if you have the power head placed vertically and want to create a flow around the tank. Also, you can change the flow speed of forward and reverse independently of each other. If you wish, you could also have 2 reverse rotors and make the pump go in reverse all the time. To set the controller with the pumps going forward, you will want to line up the blue arrow with the circular arrow that is going around on the left-hand side. If you want reverse, then you will need to line up with the blue arrow with the circular arrow that is going around on the right-hand side. This one pump is going in forward motion. Notice the circular flow pattern, how it gets the water moving from the top, down the side, along the bottom, and then back up the other side where the whole motion starts again. This pump is great in that water makes a round trip around your tank and then starts all over again. By using this pump, you will help eliminate dead spots in the aquarium where detritus can build up and cause problems. Keeping the detritus suspended will give your filter socks and/or protein skimmer a better opportunity to rid detritus from your aquarium. Now, let's put a Maxspect 130 in the main demo tank and see what happens. As you can see, even though this is a smaller 130 model, it is doing a very good job on this 210-gallon reef tank. It is moving my water very well and eliminating dead spots. Look at the hammer coral here and this gorgonian. You can see these pumps move a great deal of water, but the motion is gentle enough not to harm any of my corals. Another point I would like to make is Maxspect has taken great care to make sure the surface air is not sucked into the wave makers when they are placed close to the surface of the aquarium and are truly quiet in all operation modes. The Maxspect Gyre is truly a special pump, featuring economy and versatility. If you want to take it out of the box and just hit run, the Maxspect Gyre will give your aquarium fantastic water flow. For the more complex setup, if you want to get 2 power heads and run them on pulse, or use the alternating gyre mode, you can experiment with the wave maker until you get the flow that you want. We encourage you to give us the thumbs up now that you have seen us demonstrate how to set up and use the Maxspect Gyre. If you have any questions or would like to order a Maxspect Gyre or 2 for your system, you could call us at 803-788-4445 or visit us at www.aquariumspecialty.com to place your order online.